Hi guys, welcome to pregnancy week 22. I turned 22 weeks yesterday on October 18th. I'm actually 22 weeks and 2 days today? No, 1 day. 22 weeks and 1 day today. So I am 5.5 months along, so I'm 2 weeks into my 6th month. Most of you already know what I'm having. We are so excited. If you haven't already watched my gender reveal, my gender party reveal announcement video, it's the video just before this one. So go back and watch that. I'll put a little right here. I'll put a box there so you guys can click on that and go watch it if you don't want to finish watching this video, because I'm going to be showing you guys things, and if you watch this video, you're going to know what it is before you see the cake being cut into in the previous video. So go back and watch that video now and then come back here. My gender party on Thursday, it turned out perfect. It was amazing. It was an emotional, fantastic experience, and I couldn't be any more blessed. I am just so happy. I feel complete. My family feels so complete now. It's just like I finally got one of each gender. So I'm going to have my little girl. I'm so excited. I still, even though it's been 2 days into it now, I still feel like I'm in shock. Like, oh, is it really true? So yeah, and it's crazy because I, did not expect pink to be in that cake. I really honestly thought it was going to be blue, and we were going to have our Three Musketeers, and when I seen that pink, I was shocked. Like, there's a picture in the gender reveal video where my mouth is like, it got captured just at the right moment. So yeah, it was really amazing. We do have her name picked out, and I'm not going to hold you guys waiting on that. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what that is. We decided to name her Liliana Grace. I will put right here exactly how her name will be spelled. I wanted her name to be sort of unique in the way we spelled it, and I like the fact that the last part of her first name, A-N-N-A, it's like Anna if it's not in another name. That was actually my granny's name, and she passed away back in 2007. That was my mom's mom. So she's got a part of my granny in her name. And Grace, I like the way that is spelled because that is, uncommon to see it spelled with a Y. It's kind of like spelling the color and then just adding a CE at the end. So I thought that was really neat. And if we were going to have a boy, we were going to name him Braxton, because I have never in my life been pregnant where I get so many Braxton contractions this early in pregnancy. So I told my husband, I said, if this is a boy, his name is going to be Braxton, because I've never had so many Braxton contractions in my life. Plus, I like the name because it was cute. I haven't had any headaches. I haven't had any new breakouts. I haven't had really any cravings. I have been having a lot of cramping though the last couple days, mainly when I'm on my feet. So I got sick for the very first time in a really long time. When was it? Yesterday morning I woke up and it just hit me so hard. I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sick. Like, I just knew I was gonna get sick within a couple minutes, and I went on ahead and came in the bathroom and just knelt down at that porcelain toilet. Like, I was so sick, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's like nothing coming up though, because I just woke up, I haven't ate nothing, and then it was just stomach bile. That's like the worst you could ever throw up when you're, sick, when you don't have anything in your stomach or on your stomach. So it was really, really terrible. Don't really know what caused it, because mostly here recently it's been my vitamins making me sick, and I just woke up that morning and was really sick. And the only thing I can think of is maybe it was just from, the excitement of finding out that I was having a little girl. And, I've been sitting up a little late at night, around midnight, so maybe not getting a good enough amount of sleep. Maybe that's kind of adding to it. And normally I eat something before I go to bed, like a bowl of cereal or a sandwich, and I haven't done that. And they actually say if you eat like fiber foods like Raisin Bran or, you know, you put some type of like bread or crackers in your stomach before you go to bed. Normally that helps when you wake up the next morning and not being sick. And I was doing that a lot because I was craving cereal, and I haven't really had no cravings this week, so I've been going to bed, you know, not eating really much of anything except for my supper, and that's usually like 3 hours before I go to bed. So yeah, I guess just kind of like my stomach being empty for a while is kind of nagged on and nauseated and, you know, vomiting stomach. And I did wake up this morning really, really nauseated too, but like I said, I think that's just from, you know, sitting up late, not having much of an appetite this week because I haven't really had any cravings either, and just the excitement. So I've started doing kick counts this week. After I told you guys in my last update, I think it was my 21-week pregnancy update, I told you guys that I was diagnosed with IUGR, well, the baby was, which is intrauterine growth restriction. I can say that now. It took me forever to figure out what that first word it was because it kind of like looked different when you look at it together, but it's intrauterine growth restriction. And so yeah, ever since, you know, I was told that, I've been doing kick counts, making sure, you know, she's still moving in there, and she's alert. When I poke around and jab on my belly, she, you know, responds back, so that makes me feel more comfortable. I actually looked up IUGR in my What to Expect When You're Expecting book, and I didn't really expect to find it in there, and, you know, hello, what to expect. So it's in here. So if any of you have this book, mine is the 4th edition. Check out page, what was it? 550, page 550 to 552. It talks about it, and I was wanting to actually just read to you guys a few of the little headlines about it that I didn't mention in my last update whenever I was telling you guys about it. It says here, here's what it is. Oops, right here. Intrauterine growth restriction. So there's a couple pages that you can read about it. A diagnosis of IUGR is given if your baby's weight is below the 10th percentile for his or her gestational age, and she told me my baby was measuring in the 9th. So we're right there on the borderline, which isn't bad. I mean, it could be worse. I've actually came across videos on YouTube of women that have had their little babies in the 5th percentile or even lower than that. So we're kind of borderline. So that does make me feel a little bit better, but I'm still not comfortable with, you know, the whole term. So it says also in here, how common is it? IUGR occurs in about 10% of all pregnancies, which is not rare, but it's, you know, not one of those things that's really common where everybody who gets pregnant knows of that, such as in my case. It says it's more common in first pregnancies, which this is not for me, this is my 3rd, or actually my 4th, in 5th and subsequent ones, and women who are under the age of 17 or over the age of 35. I'm in the middle of that, so I'm neither of those. And those who have had a previous low birth weight baby, which I've never had that either, as well as in those who have placental problems or uterine abnormalities, which I am not aware of that either just yet. Now, like I did tell you guys, I'm going for an ultrasound with a specialist next week on the 24th. Which will be Thursday. That'll be at 1:50 in the afternoon, and I will also have a consultation with the doctor after that's done, letting me know how everything went, what he found, you know, if he found anything. I'm hoping that the baby is still in the 9th percentile or above. I'm hoping the baby hasn't dropped below that. Also, it says another common cause of it is carrying multiples, which is a risk factor because not every baby, you know, is going to be able to, you know, gain 7 pounds each, you know, in a uterus, having more than one in there. It also says here, and this is the one that kind of highlights for me. It says, having been small at birth yourself also puts you at an increased risk of having a small baby. And the risk is also higher if the baby's father was born small. Now, when I was born, I weighed 3 pounds, 5 ounces. I was a preemie. My mother had me a month early due to complications. And my husband, I asked his mom earlier this morning how much he weighed when he was born. She told me he weighed 8 pounds, 6 ounces. So he was a pretty good sized baby. I, on the other hand, was a preemie, so this could very much well just be a maternal factor, and she's taking after me, and she's just going to be a really tiny baby. If this continues, I'm going to guess she's going to be around 5-6 pounds. I really don't want to think any lower than that because that's super tiny. But yeah, I was a really small baby when I was born, and I'm still really tiny. Like, I'm only 5'2". So if you go back and watch my videos, you can see how short I am compared to everybody else. But my dad's short too, so it kind of runs on my dad's side of the family. With this, what are the signs and symptoms? IUGR is usually detected during a routine prenatal exam when the practitioner measures the fundal height, the distance from your pubic bone to the top of your uterus, and finds that it's measuring too small for the baby's gestational age, which we did not find that. That's not how I was diagnosed. I was actually diagnosed by the baby's measurements when I had the ultrasound done at 20 weeks. So I will update you guys after I have that ultrasound next week, let you guys know what they saw. Praying everything is okay as far as the placenta in my uterus goes, that's not the cause. If it is, I will be closely monitored throughout my pregnancy. I will be sort of considered a high-risk pregnancy if that's the case. So, yeah, definitely just continue to keep us in your prayers on that, guys, because it is something that, you know, I do worry about. My bladder is getting very sensitive. It doesn't matter how much urine I have in my bladder, if it's a little bit or a lot, it's so sensitive. I look forward to every week of my pregnancy, every, you know, week that I hit. You know, it's just so much closer to that time that I'm going to get to see her. And, you know, she's getting closer to viability. You know, viability is between 21 and 28 weeks. So, you know, we're right in the center of that almost. So I'm feeling really comfortable where we're going right now with this. And like I said, I hope she continues to gain weight, and hopefully she's hit a growth spurt since, you know, I was told about IUGR back a couple weeks ago. So hopefully she, you know, has jumped up in her weight and stuff. So really got my fingers crossed for that. I've been having some low back pain. There's just one spot though that it's been bothering me. It's on my low left side where they, once again, I've told you guys, sciatica nerve. But I was laying in the bed one night last week and I sneezed. And as soon as I sneezed, something in my lower back popped. And ever since, I can be laying on my back in the bed and I literally have to like roll myself off the side of my bed. I can't just sit up because it's like, it literally feels like I've got bones rubbing. And the way I described that to my doctor, she, you know, told me sciatica nerve pain. The baby this week is, or should be, about 11 inches in length and about 1 pound, which I'm hoping she is. The baby is the size of spaghetti squash. She is a very active little girl. She is constantly moving around and kicking, and I feel her kicks between like maybe 12-15 times a day. Morning times are still not so much, but in the evenings after I've eaten lunch up until I go to bed, she is super active. Her lips, eyebrows, and the eyelids are more distinct now. And the only thing is that although her eyes are already formed, the irises, which is the colored part of your eye, doesn't show, well, it lacks pigment. So it's not really got a defined color to it yet. Hopefully here in another 4 weeks, I will be filming from her bedroom and not this bathroom with a shower curtain behind me. I'm really wanting to film from her room and show off girly stuff, so I can't wait to do that. So real quickly, I will show you all the stuff that we got from our gender party, and then I'll show you my baby buys for this week, and then we'll do a live weigh-in and a belly shot. So the baby buys this week, of course, all of you know that I went and bought like a bunch of boy clothes too whenever I was buying, you know, for both genders. And I ended up taking, I ended up taking the boy clothes back on Friday, yesterday, and exchanging what I had took back for girl stuff. So I got this little outfit. My oldest son Timothy picked it out. I couldn't decide between this one and a ladybug one, and I was like, okay, you choose. And he's like, this one. So this is like, it looks kind of blue, but it's actually like a mint green. I know she's gonna have a ton of pink anyway, so I'm not worried about the color at all. It says, I love Grandpa. It's so cute. It's got a little bow up here. And then This is newborn size too, if I didn't tell you. Here's the bottoms. They're so cute. They got a little ruffle butt. Gray with white polka dots. And then here is the short sleeve onesie. I really like these because it has a short sleeve and a long sleeve onesie with it. It says, Grandma loves me, and it's got a cute little Tweety bird on it. Thought that was adorable. These were $10.99 each at Kohl's, and I had 2 $5 Kohl's cards, Kohl's Cash, whatever you want to call them. And then I also, you know, got money back for the boy clothes that I had took back. So we got her this one, and we got her this one. This one's really cute. I think I really like this one the best, but I can't decide because the other one's so cute too. A really pretty bright pink long sleeve newborn onesie. It says, I love mommy. It's got a little bow on it. It's got some navy blue trim on it too. That's what color the bow is if it looks kind of black to you. Here are the bottoms, which are absolutely precious. Navy blue with white polka dots and a butterfly on the bottom. And then here is the onesie. Right here, and it says, Daddy loves me. My husband is so thrilled to have a little girl. So, those were the baby buys. And I got quite a few things. I actually showed you guys pictures of it in my gender reveal video, but I figured I would go ahead and show you here in this video in case you haven't seen that one yet. I wore a sash. This was my sash I wore. Kind of long. It says Mommy to be. And I'm so short, it kept falling off of me. I had to take it off about 30 minutes before the party ended because I kept getting kind of hung on, you know, doorknobs and cabinet knobs, everything. Let's see, I'm going to start with this one. Here's this one, and don't mind the tissue paper, that's not how it looked. I just kind of threw it all back in there. I got this from my sister-in-law. I love the bag. It's so cute. Love the owl. She got gender neutral items, and it was got this really cute set here. There are some yellow with white striped little mittens. So cute. And then there's a hat. It looks like it's got little ears. White with gray and yellow circles. And then the matching mittens to that. And then the hat to match this set of mittens is right here. So it's really good because she's going to need some hats being born in February. It's going to be chilly, so those will definitely come in handy. Caleb was born in May, so he really didn't need the hats or the mittens, but I think she will need these. Especially her being a girl, I don't know. You know, all babies are born with long nails, so these will come in use. She had also got this set of sleepers, two sleep-in plays, 0 to 3 months. And these actually match the mittens and the hats she got. So cute. I love that. So we got a yellow and a white striped one, and then one that has adorable little elephants on it with some gray and yellow ears. I don't know if you can see, but elephants have gray and yellow ears on them. So, love, love, love. And then she got this bottle, and she told me, she's like, well, if you have a girl, one of the gifts I got you is going to be perfect. So, I'm pretty sure she was talking about this here, because it's got a pink little deer and butterflies. Cute little bottle. Love it. I'm going to have so much stuff around me before I get out of here. My friend Ashley that planned me the party got me this for her first little pink blanket. So cute, very soft. And her very first baby doll. When I seen this, I about melted. I was like, oh my gosh. So she's got her first little baby doll. Love, love, love it. And look at these little pigtails. I thought that was adorable. And she got her very first toy. A little teether toy. A little purse. I thought that was cute. Loving all the pink. And a pink bottle. Thought that was cute. And then, oh, here's the bag that was in. Really, really cute. I should have known because she had pink and green tissue paper. So it's like, if I would have caught that, I would have known. But I didn't. She did really good planning it too. Okay, the next box I'm going to show you was wrapped up in this really pretty wrapping paper. This came from my cousin Jennifer, and she got it from a place called the Plaid Rabbit, located in Murray, Kentucky. And I couldn't believe the size of the bow. Like, it's so huge and crinkly and curly, and I love all the colors. So yeah, she got a package that was wrapped in that. So inside the box, she had a Swaddle Designs blankie. And I've never had an actual Swaddle Designs brand swaddle blanket, so this is really, really nice. I love the colors, the gray and the turquoise. So pretty. The little elephants with the little birds on its nose. And it says that this is actually the only swaddling blankets that has the swaddling instructions sewn to the edge. And here's a picture on the back. So it's actually sewn to the blanket, which is pretty neat. But it also shows you on the front how you can swaddle your baby. And it's open weave, breathable, very lightweight, baby soft, 100% cotton. It says it's about 46 by 46 inches, so it's a generous large square blanket, and really just cute. It's very versatile. Like, you can use it to swaddle your baby for the baby to sleep better. You can use it to do tummy time when the baby's awake, or just a privacy throw if you're breastfeeding. I had also got this, and it's so heavy. It is a really nice frame right here. Take it out. Really, really nice frame. It says baby's treasured memories. I can put a 3x3 photo in there, maybe an ultrasound, until she's here. And then down here in this square, I can actually have like her name with her weight and all that good stuff that she was at when she was born. So I really like this. And on the inside, I thought it was an actual like picture frame, and then like maybe I could put pictures in it. But it's really unique because I can put a CD in here, and whenever we have our ultrasounds done where I live, they put them on CD. They don't print pictures out, so you have to print them out yourself. So well, that's just for the like the main gender scan and stuff. They put those on CD. They don't print out pictures. So that is really nice. That's gonna come in handy, and I can't wait to decorate her room with it. Then my cousin Natasha, let me show you the bag. She had the tissue paper so nicely in here. Look at this cute little blue bow. I thought that was too cute. And here's the other side. It's got the little glitter pink on here. She said, I got something for you, not the baby, since we didn't know what I was having. And she got me a set of PJs to sleep in. In a really pretty color. The color of the PJs are the same color as the bag. So she got me this. Long sleeve, button up. Very, very soft. I love it. Love the color too. And the pants. I love the pants. They're pink and kind of like a off grayish color stripe. But yeah, really cute. It's got a drawstring in the front. These will come in handy after I have her. They'll be so comfortable. So yes, love, love, love them. Alrighty. So I got a pack of Swaddler's diapers. My mother-in-law got me these, and they're a newborn size. My father-in-law got a pack of Love's diapers, and these are newborn size as well. And then my father-in-law also got this, and I was like, how did you know it was a girl? And he's like, it was an instinct. He really didn't know. So it was the most precious thing ever when I first opened up that box and seen her first little girly sleeper. Look at the little feet. That is just too cute. Here's the bottom. And then on the back, it's got a ruffle butt. Oh, and I really want to do her room in owls. So I'm so excited to decorate. It's got two little pink bows up here. And this is newborn also. So I really, really love it. And it's super thick, soft, comfy. And this will definitely be what she's going to need whenever she's first born. Between one of my friends and my mother-in-law, I got a bunch of Similac formula, some bottles, and so I got this box, and inside of it, it had some like different formulas and stuff, but I went on ahead and took it all out and just set it in another box. But inside of here, there are some little bottles. They're called Snappies. There's 2 in here, and you can put like, they're good for like storing formula or, you know, just whatever. So I've got 2 of these in here. They're just little plastic, I don't know if you can see, little plastic bottles. And then I got a little thing of some Johnson's baby powder, and I got 4 sets of bottle nipples, and a ton of coupons and little pamphlets and brochures. I got these, I think there's 8. I got 8 of these Similac ready to feed bottles, so I can just take the nipples I showed you and just put them on top. I got 8 of those. I got 4 of these. I got 2 more of these. So these will definitely be her bottle. I got 2 4-ounce ones. I got 2 of these, of the newborn Enfamil, and then I also got 1 of the Enfamil stage 1. I got 2 of these, which is the stage 1 Enfamil, just in a bottle. I think it's ready. Yeah, ready to use. Do not add water. And then I got some more of the ready to feed bottles. These are the Enfamil newborn, and there are 6 of these. And then I got Enfamil vitamin D drops. And then I got a box of Enfamil Gentle Ease. It's just the ready to serve single packs. I got 4 of those in here. And I also got a card from my friend Jessica, and it says, "For a special mother-to-be, may the joy of motherhood fill your heart with wonder and your life with special love. Best wishes." Look how she wrote on the inside. I thought that was so cool because she used pink, and then she used blue where she wrote edition, and blue where she wrote her husband's name, Eric, so it told me she was guessing blue. And then she said, "Well, I guess my instinct was girl because I wrote mostly in pink." So I thought that was really cool. I think that is everything that I wanted to show you all. Yeah, so we will do a belly shot and a live weigh-in, and I will talk to you all next week for week 23. Bye, guys. There is the belly shot for week 21. Starting to pop out more and more. Here's the front. And this side. Okay, so last week I weighed 140, so let's see if I've gained a pound or lost. 140.